Maylene is tough, mostly because of her last Pokemon. So my whole team is going to get a little bit of action, except for the Bidoof. So Murkrow's going to see quite a bit of action, and that's about it. Okay, so you healed up your Pokemon, you're ready to take on the gym. Now I'm going to show you how to solve this puzzle in the gym, which all in all isn't too difficult to figure out, except for the fact that I haven't been in this gym for ages. But just follow what I do and you should easily make your way through. Now you're gonna have to fight all 4 karate dudes. That's why I just took the time to fight them first. So you can knock that block over. Then you could come over to this side. Knock some of these blocks over. Come over here, knock this over. Knock that back over. Go up here, knock that over. And then you can make your way to Maylene. And I recommend you save before you fight. But I'm not gonna, just because I already saved before I made this video. So she's pleased to meet you. She's the gym leader. She doesn't even know how she became the gym leader. Go figure. But she's ready to take you on with all her might. Starting out with a Meditite. And that kind of strangely rhymes, and I wasn't even trying. Now, our Meditite's actually quite a pain if you let it live. It has Detect. It has, heck, I'm quite lucky I knocked out, because it does have quite a few powerful moves. Her second Pokemon is Machoke, which is also quite tough if you don't get rid of it quickly. It has, I forget its moves, but it does have a bunch of powerful moves, so it's definitely not to be taken lightly. It does have Rock Tomb, which is gonna really hurt if you're using flying types. Just like it hurt Dark Death. Lucky for me, Dark Death's really fast. Now, if you breeze through those first 2 Pokemon pretty quickly, well, this last one is hard. And it happens to be a Pokemon we all thought was legendary until the game came out, and that is Lucario. And Lucario is a tough nut to crack, because it's skill and fighting. So I actually pondered putting it on my team for the longest time, but then I changed my mind when I found another Pokemon to use. Lucario is tough. And she's right, it isn't the end yet. Lucario has a wide range of moves. It has Bone Club, which is really harsh on fire types. It has Force Palm, which happens to paralyze Pokemon, which is also a big pain. It has a Citrus Berry, and Maylene also has Hyper Potions, so yikes. It is not easy to take down. This battle will either be really quick or really long, believe me. It also has Drain Punch, which heals it back up. Which, if you let it heal up so much, it is really gonna hurt you. Now, I'm gonna switch over to Rose Petal. to paralyze it. Because having it paralyzed will be quite nice. Because it will help it be slower, considering its speed. And then I'm going to just do what damage I can to it before it knocks me out, because Giga Drain, since it's a grass type, isn't really going to do a whole lot against the steel type. Bone Rush, not Bone Club. Bone Rush hits multiple times and it's going to kill. See what I mean? I just completely crushed my rose petal. I'm going to switch back over to Dark Death to see what I can do with my wing attack. Don't use a hyper potion. Please, pretty please, with cherries on top. It's either do or die. Hyper potion? No! Oh, well, at least it keeps its paralyzed status, and I still get to use Bubble Beam. I hope I could defeat it now, because I have lost to Maylene in the past. Not doing the walkthrough, of course, but this Lucario really does hurt. Oh, why does it live by a point? Oh well, I still beat it. Lucarios are great. Later in the game, you'll have a chance to get the pre-evolved form of it. And it's really something you should take into consideration putting on your team. So she admits defeat, you crush her, yada yada, it always happens. She's gonna give you the Cobble Badge. Whoop-de-doo. It lets you use Fly outside of battle, which is my favorite HM. At least in the ways of on the field. Surf's the best in battle. She's hungry. Okay, so you're done there and you could leave the gym.